We're about 10 miles due east of the U.S. Capitol building at Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, a good one in the AFC East. It's the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And a decent return there. We'll get this up just shy of the 30. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep for Philly, it's Cooper to Gene. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Eagles offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is planted in the backfield. defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
That's good for the Washington Commanders.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll run again.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. He'll run here with the rookie. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
At the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Man in motion is Brown. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he will get into the end zone. Harry, low, touchdown, Commanders.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Eagles nothing.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They've had it twice, and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now, Hurts. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller, gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw, Hurts. Headed left, find time. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Through the air, connecting with Debo. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On play action, Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 2nd down, they'll run. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
That's good for Washington. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On second down, it's Daniel. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
The last two runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On fourth down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Gay's kick is good, and the Commanders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 10-7.
The score, Commanders 10, Eagles 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Za'Darius Smith on the stop. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
1 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders 1st down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big game.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a 2nd defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whenever the defense has tried the 1st half, it hasn't worked. That's right side, and he's gone count to terror. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and 3rd down coming up.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm, and then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball, and that's about as good as it gets.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
1st down, Eagles.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. This one is caught by Dotson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On play action, here's Hurts. Now he takes off.
Jalen Hurts scrambles from the pocket. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Philadelphia.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
Complete to
A
Devontae
pickup
Smith.
there of 13. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And
that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. On 2nd down, Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles move out in front by a point. It's 14-13.
Commanders 13.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Now he'll run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. Here's Daniel. That's McLaurin open on the left side.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniel.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
2nd down and 3. Throwing again, Daniel. He keeps it himself, and Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniel.
Daniel's pass complete to Noah Brown. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now Daniel. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 yards. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Commanders first down.
1st and 10.
So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. To return, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Commanders' offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Daniels now going to look to throw. Samuel there to make the catch. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO and not connect. He'll bring up 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We'll try and pick this up by running option to the right. He will have the Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
And there woes, and the running game continues. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
3rd and long. Here's Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Devontae Smith and the rest of the Philly offense heading back onto the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
11 on the play.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
That's Goddard in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play for the Eagles. 33 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
On play action, Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Again, Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And in motion is Brown. On third down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On play action, here's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Teron Payne. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
And in motion is Brown. Third and long for Hurts. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one's incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Daniels quick to Debo. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Off he goes. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And it's going to be a Commanders 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He'll step up and run this.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have the Commanders' first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
There he goes again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
On 3rd down, he'll throw with Daniel.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Man in motion is Brown. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught! Harry McLaurin, touchdown Washington. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and through. And the Commanders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
20, Eagles 17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Short pass. He's got Calcaterra.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Off the play fake. Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
To the air again. Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Eagles first down.
What a waste of time. I want my money back.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage.
Commanders 20.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll begin with first and 10. Man in motion is Brown. On play action, Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He is tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
They'll give on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Blankenship on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Pick it up, man! Come on! Paid for this? Why does this even have to happen?
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll drop to throw. Louts another catch for his favorite target. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Perry, whoa, touchdown Commanders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Eagles 24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here is Shipley on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Complete to Saquon.
That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
First down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Left side, it's caught by Brown. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
At the Commanders' 32-yard line.
It is second down and 5. Hurts again. Quick throw on a slant, taken in by Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Hurts will try it again. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Again, Hurts. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage.
Commanders 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. Here's first down. Now Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Man in motion is Brown. Daniels to throw on second down. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Man in motion is Brown. To the air again is Daniels. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
Here is 1st and 10. Throwing again, Daniel. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here comes 2nd down. Daniels gonna throw again. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.